We're going to get into the match here. PS2, pretty neutral stage here. I don't think there's any complete buff for either of these two. By finding grab first, gonna get a little bit of damage here. Good weight, but not enough to get the punish here. And Mateo with the down throw, but also not getting something started. Webb gonna get good roll, good air dodge read, 71%, 75. A lot of good awareness from Webb right now. So Webb currently holding the lead here, but Mateo has him at ledge. The up B not just going to kill just yet, so Mateo still has some time here. Good up air off the ledge. I think barely missed the actual ledge there for the Palu teleport cancel. But Mateo actually has a pretty decent chance to keep going in this because right now Webb needs to find a straight hit to win. He doesn't have any kill confirms, especially at 143. So without a straight hit, wow, that back air barely missing. That could have been it. So right now, it's pretty even, I'd say. It definitely looks like a higher deficit for Mateo, but that back there barely not doing it. The explosive flame also just dodged around from Webb. Webb needs to find some straight hit here in order to get the kill, but he's just not finding it. Mateo is not letting up. Really impressed with Mateo's defense here. Good dash attack, not going to do it still. 184 on Mateo, 113 on Webb. It's kind of close right now. I can see a lot of pressure coming from, but the dash attack from Webb to get out of the corner is going to take the first stock of the game. Webb at 113, so Mateo just needs to, you know, keep his cool and just find that back air, that explosive flame, that up air, just one kill move in order to start things up. But at low percents here, this is where Webb thrives. He gets all those extensions, but the back air, though, just good swing around. Mateo only at 40. That's a narrow combo away from just an straight up even game here. That could be it. Good back air. Just gonna extend for the back air though, because I think Webb could just narrow out of Mateo's narrow combos. Maybe neutral out a little bit. Oh, good crouch by Webb just to catch Mateo on his landings. The jab for Mateo, holding it, actually working pretty well. So now Mateo is on the offensive. Good teleport cancel on the ledge. Gets a little bit more pressure. Good back out into the grab. What a beautiful tomahawk from Mateo here, just to continuously pressure Webb. Keeps him at this ledge, forcing every option. Forcing to the ledge. What an up smash. Catching the jump from ledge. Mateo up a stock at 73. Webb needs to find some kill confirm now, or otherwise Mateo's going to run with this game. Mateo was really behind at the start of this, but he picked himself back up. He's catching Webb's defensive shields by just tomahawking his grabs with one of the best dash grabs. I think it's second best after it got nerfed to knee brawler in terms of dash grab length, but we'll see. We're seeing a lot of really good plays for it. Misses the teleport cancel. Webb could have punished that, but I think he was expecting Mateo not to mess up, or it could have just been a straight up bait. But ooh, good down air and down throw. Just Mateo is actually playing really defensive here. He's just staying back, trying to get a little bit of damage, get a little bit of extra credit, but Webb not going to let that happen. Needles in the down B. So now, here's a scary situation. Because Webb, he is going to want to keep pressuring you. Already almost even, completely even game here. Webb even getting a little bit of extra credit, 58. But Mateo not going to take that standing down. This is really close here. This could go either way. All it takes is one good hit, and we're going to see something get started from both players here. Mateo just not, he's not just pressing on the gas enough. Webb just running over him right now at the ledge. Good up air. Oh, good ledge cancel as well. Gonna get the pressure at ledge here. What is Mateo gonna do with it? But just the jump from ledge back air. Webb back on the offensive. Mateo can't make it back to stage with these uppies. Webb is just dropping and back airing. Mateo at 150. I think one more will do it, but he's scaling that backer super hard. But the up B, gonna catch Mateo's up B, and also just untechable, and gonna take game 1 for Webb. This is a best of 5, people. So we have a few more games to go, or even a lot more games to go. We're going back. I can see that. I can see that. I think Mateo knows that what happened there wasn't a stage problem. It was just more of an issue of he wasn't catching he wasn't catching his buttons as well as he should have been, because he was kind of underextending on a lot of scenarios. So we'll see here. Webb, I don't know. Webb's probably feeling pretty confident, especially after that edge guard. He wasn't even dropping any combos. It's just he was not landing his kill confirms. So we're gonna see a little bit more. So looking here, just pretty even. Good catch on Mateo. Gonna get a little bit of damage, missing the wave land on the platform, but still keeping up pretty nicely here. Nothing too big right now, but Webb does have ledge, and Webb at ledge is pretty scary. But we're gonna just Webb is doing a really good job at catching. It's just waiting a little bit before Mateo throws his button and just catching it out with a dash attack with needles. Good explosive flame. Gonna get some little extra credit from the auto reticle. And an up smash, not gonna do it. Sour spot of the up smash. Good grab, catching out Webb's landing. Not gonna get anything at ledge just yet. We're gonna see a little ledge trap there. Good. Wait, he just dashed up, held shield, waited for Webb to get up attack, and threw that back air, or back throw, sorry. So now, let's see how it goes let's see how it goes from here. We're gonna see maybe a little bit, I don't know, Webb probably needs to extend a little bit more, because she's going to have a little trouble killing right now at 120, because Sheik just needs to find a straight hit. Sheik might have some kill confirms, like whatever the fuck that was. Beautiful out of shield down air into up air. That was glorious. But going to catch, let Webb just get back to an even game here. Sort of even, but one good combo string from Webb could be the difference maker. Waits a little bit, but Mateo just backs off. Both these players are doing pretty good jobs at just letting their opponent try to make the move first and punishing on it. Mateo has been a little bit more defensive, and I think Webb needs to just sit back a little bit more if he wants to continue winning. But at the same time, he is playing Sheik. One good catch and one good kill confirm, like a raindrop or an updraft, could take this. But it just depends on where the situation is. Good backer for Mateo. Only at 34. Webb, again, needs to just make something happen, but he's looking a little lost right now. Mateo just playing so well in his defensive game that Webb's kind of struggling right now. But gonna get something started a little bit. Has the ledge. We saw last game how deadly these edge guards are, but barely missing the down B. And now Mateo back on the offensive. Has Webb at ledge. What will Webb do right now? Just throwing some needles. Webb right now needs to create some space. He needs to find some space in order to make something happen and really take this from Mateo. Gonna dodge the explosive flame. Good job, Webb, but good catch with the grab, catching the rollback. Mateo just gonna teleport out of the situation. Mateo knows that he doesn't need to approach here, but Webb at the ledge. This is scary. Good bomb there from Webb to catch out Mateo's teleport, and Webb now has Mateo in his final stock. Mateo needs to make something happen a little bit quicker, because Webb, he's revving those engines up. He's getting started. He knows that if he gets one hit, that's all the difference that he needs to make. One good hit, and that's done. Good back air. Barely missing the up air here. This is still anyone's game. Webb just needs to find something started. Has Mateo at ledge, but not going to be able to get started his edge guarding. Auto reticle missing from there. Webb doing good, just waiting out on the explosive flame. He's playing this really carefully. Dash attack coming in from Webb. So all Webb needs to do right now is find that kill confirm. And Mateo needs to find that straight back air, that straight up air. Really anything. Or a back throw maybe. Especially at ledge here, but the back air will do it. Mateo, 1-1. Let's see if there's a stage change here. I could definitely see it. Maybe I think specifically that game left a lot of open space. Yeah, we're gonna go to Hollow here. Webb realizing Mateo had a lot of open space there. He had a lot of space that he was just able to back off and not get caught out by Webb's straight hits. So going to this match here, Webb picking this stage because that gives him much more platform room and a much smaller ceiling in order to get something started. Good forward airs, good needles, just... We're going to see what Webb can do here on Hollow. This is his counter pick. 1-1 right now, but a different stage just in the mix. So that could definitely affect both of these players' gameplay right now.
I was definitely here the entire time, by the way. But yeah, E3, looking into it, I like the Hollow Bastion pick. Like, I feel like this can benefit both of them.
I think you can benefit both of them, but especially if you were watching last game, oh my god, beautiful catch there with the drag down up air into the up smash. If you saw last game, Mateo was winning. Mateo won because he was not letting Webb get his combo started. But on a stage like Hollow with a small ceiling and one big platform in the middle, this is gonna let Webb get so many good combos started.
Yeah, for sure. The one thing I do notice at this stage to take away is like you really can't full hop at center, and like both these players really can't play the footsies. As you see, like Webb's gonna use like full hop nair like at ledge a lot. You really can't do that kind of stuff at center.
Oh yeah, but Mateo actually I think is the most one hurt by this because on PS2 he has a lot of pressure because of teleport cancels.
Yeah.
But he loses a lot of that just because of the big platform in the middle now instead of the two side.
You have less like sides of platforms to do it on.
Yep, you now have one big platform instead of two smaller ones. But Webb living at a 108 right now. Mateo just needs to get something started and he's not finding anything. But Palu's not a character that can't just find a straight hit like a back air or a back throw in order to just catch Webb out in his landings.
Yeah.
Good up to the attempt, but a little bit hasty on it. So we're going to see Webb's edge guarding here, which was really good in these past two games. Just really knows when to catch Palu out. Actually missing there. Overextending a little bit too hard. Good back air. Let's see.
Get myself out of the corner. Okay, go for the up throw.
Yeah, good down smash. This is a really good counter pick from Webb here. But Mateo isn't able to get his defensive game plan started because Webb just has so much room to get these combos started and pressure Mateo.
Yeah, just like he can't really go to center or anything like that just because like Webb can just like Sheik can just control that center so well. We haven't even talked about how like doing needles off the sides of the platform.
Yeah.
Like, like needle charge B reverses.
But Mateo does get the dash attack. Dash attack at 150 isn't out of it yet. I could definitely see Mateo getting something started maybe, but Webb also just has the lead here. It has so much pressure that it might be difficult for Mateo to get something started. Combo started, 92. Good down tilt at ledge. Gonna get something started. Back air, 111 on Mateo. I don't want to say it's over, but it's looking a little bleak for Mateo right now. But Palu with rage is still very scary because we could definitely see some cheeky up air kills, maybe even a lucky up smash at ledge.
Oh my goodness.
But it's difficult.
Oh yeah.
Good back air swing.
Just Webb just had him covered every step of the way. Like it just felt like there was so many times where Mateo was just like he had like he was just too high % where it was hard for him to take more risks, and he just kept like getting thrown back to ledge to ledge to ledge, and it was just a matter of time until Webb like finally finds the kill.
With no PS2 platforms to safely teleport cancel to, you're left with a big open space where
Absolutely.
Webb just reigns. But we're actually going to go back because this is Mateo's counter pick. So we're going back to PS2 here, and I think we're going to see a lot of what Mateo was trying to do in Game 2, where he's just trying to play a little bit more defensive.
Like
Force Webb to approach him and just catch his landings.
yeah, just have more space to be able to play defensively, really, compared to like Hollow Bastion.
I was saying before the set that these two play really offensively, but I've kind of been proven wrong here just by how different their defensive options are by just trying to wait for your opponent to make the wrong move and then go in.
Well, if you're Paladin this position, you kind of need to play way more defensive. Like, Sheik is just so safe on shield. So many, her almost like a bunch of her arrows are just -3. Like,
yeah.
And like well spaced, like there's no way you're punishing, especially a character like Pal who struggles out of shield.
Yeah.
So a lot of it is playing your defensive and realizing you really can't contest space against this character's buttons. Like, Lem has a lot of time can throw out a hitbox and then just like Mateo has to play around it.
Yeah, but Mateo, getting the first stock there, good catch there. I didn't even see it. Was it a back air there?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so Mateo, first stock at 50. We definitely see how Mateo's game plan works much better on PS2 with just an open, wide zone where he can do these short hops and just catch
Look how
out.
much more space he can just jump around in.
Oh, yeah. Look at this ledge trap's really nice. Just playing Mateo, playing into the, just under this platform here, so Webb struggles in order to like land a landing aerial or something. But Webb on the offensive, barely missing, but the backer to catch out Mateo.
I didn't know if Mateo thought he was going to put into tech there.
Yeah, that was a really good frame trap by Webb, just forcing Mateo to make a tech, but Mateo not being keen enough to catch onto it.
Yeah, as we see.
So, on the same stock here, but Webb a little bit behind. But if you know WebbJP, you know he's got some of the craziest combos in New Jersey.
He can get one grab here, and all of a sudden it's like,
oh yeah, just as you said, one grab here, gonna get something started here.
Tries to get the drag on the other upper. It doesn't matter. He's still going.
That's a V-brawler combo. Nair to nair.
Yeah. Nair to nair, up tilt.
Oh yeah.
Why doesn't Webb have a thropper?
Dear God, do not give Sheik a thropper.
That'd be evil.
Be terrifying.
Oh my God, put the protection with the nair.
Webb on the edge guard. He is catching these. He knows what to do.
Oh my
goodness. And catching it out. Webb now has the lead here. This is Webb's game to play, but Mateo has him at ledge. Does not want to make something like that.
Webb was just playing like so. This was Mateo. All of a sudden, Mateo can lead this game. All of a sudden, it's back in Webb's favor, and this is Webb's set to take right now.
Yeah. Good backer from Mateo. Just wants to get the stock here. He needs to find some straight hit.
He needs to find something now.
133 on Webb.
Problem is, as we saw in the last game, he's just like Palo Syndrome. All right, because like Palo Syndrome just comes in where like all of a sudden the Palo can't kill. But like luckily, just is it close to like out of the backer, catching the jump in the corner.
This isn't over though.
Yeah, this is far from over.
This is Webb just
unless he gets like a back air bouncing fish here.
Yeah, Webb's pressure is insane, but Mateo, he just needs to find the singular hit here and force his game as well. But Webb not letting that happen. Gonna catch the drag down to the up air to down smash, keeping Mateo at ledge here. This is difficult. Good back air. But that's not it. That's not it. Oh,
okay, that's it. Too far out.
Too far out.